Hey everyone, Lacey with Synergy. This is going to be a very quick video on how we can merge players within our Team Logger app. This is going to be applicable to you if you were using our Team Logger in the fall before we had our new simulation game session and you were utilizing different names of players to be able to put players on opposing teams. So for example, if let's say one of your players, I'll use my name, Lacey Waldrop, you wanted me pitching on one team and also pitching on another back in the fall, I could use my middle initial and be able to put those players on two different teams. Now, reminder, with our new simulation game session, you can put different players or the same players on different teams and it works just fine. But this tab is going to allow you to merge any events that you created for a player under a different name into the correct name. This is also helpful if, let's say, you were using Team Logger in weekend one when freshmen weren't entered into our Synergy logging yet, and you used maybe a previous player's name in place of that freshman, and now you want to get the events to the correct person. So you could use it for either scenario. It's very simple. So let's go ahead and we'll look at how to take care of that in our Team Logger. So what we're going to do is go into the management tab on the right here. And I want to make sure I'm in players. If you're in teams, you'll notice that you don't have the option to merge a player in the top right. So I want to be in players and I'll click merge player right here. And I'm first going to type in the name of the player whose events I actually want to move to a different name. So I told you guys before that I was going to use my name. So I'll do the same thing. And now that it's populating, I'm going to go ahead and click that. And you can see I have some events populating here in a scrimmage game that I completed before. And so now I also want to select my correct name, which is going to be right here without the middle initial. And all I'm going to do is select the events that I want to move over, and then I'll click apply. And it's just going to ask if you're sure you want to commit the changes. I'll select yes. And then now it's going to take a little bit, but it will move those events over to be associated with the correct name here. So remember, you can use this to go from one player to another player as well. So let's say you had a scenario where you just use the incorrect player name and you want to move those events over to the actual correct player. You can do that through here as well. So you have a couple options, but for the most part, this is going to be very helpful for our logger users that logged either last fall or last spring, and you're trying to get a player with a different name into the correct Synergy player within this. So again, if you have any questions, you can always reach out, but it should be a very simple process when it comes to merging players.